How are y'all? Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so glad you did. I was hungry for some fried squash, and if you love squash, you know you know. So I'm so glad y'all are here with me to make it. Squash is one of those things, oh my goodness. I love squash. I like to cut my squash in little chunks like that. I just always have. Alright, I just cut it in fours like this. And I just cut them in little tiny wedges. Alright, I have a cup of all-purpose flour and I have a cup of cornmeal. You don't have to do that. I just love those two things combined. I love the crunchy of the cornmeal, but I like the coating of the flour. Alright, we got this all stirred up good. I'm going to put some salt in our squash, and I'm going to get this all mixed up. And then I've got some buttermilk, and you don't have to use buttermilk. It's just, you can use water, you can use milk and eggs, whatever you want. I don't want to put a whole lot, but I like for them to be really coated. Okay, and then I'm going to put them over here in my cornmeal and flour. Okay, that's good and hot. And I just drop them one by one. You'll want to fry them fast. That way they won't be greasy. And when you cut them little like this, they cook faster. And if you'll cut them pretty close to the same size, then they'll all cook at once. Okay, we're going to have us some squash here in just a minute. Alright, let me wash my hands right quick. I'm going to tell y'all something funny. This morning I got up, came in here in the kitchen, made me some coffee, and I looked, I don't know why, I just looked at the dog's water bowl, and I thought, oh, there's a gecko in there. I guess he drowned. And we have geckos in this part of the country, so I reached down and picked him up, and he was alive. Like to scared me to death, but I'm glad he was alive. Okay, it'll take probably 3-4 minutes for them to cook. I like them to be really crunchy. So we'll get our second batch. And see, when you don't have whatever you're frying, if you don't have it real covered in the liquid, see, this is dry. The cornmeal and the flour is dry. Because I just have enough buttermilk to coat them. I don't like to have my flour and cornmeal real wet, because then I can only use it once and I've got to pour it out and start over. See, look at them. Doesn't that look good? Alright, let's get our second batch. And when I fry in this pan, after the grease cools, I will strain this grease. And oh, I can use this grease probably 4 or 5 more times. I usually strain it about 3 times. in fact, I get this little strainer and I put a coffee filter in it. And it strains it good. Okay, now see how our cornmeal's dry? Alright, let's get the last batch. See, I've got if I had something else to fry, I could use this same cornmeal and flour because it's dry. Alright, let me wash my hands. Ooh, I tell you what, I just dearly, dearly love squash. I like it any way that you fix it. Alright, we'll let this cook. It'll take about 3 minutes. I want y'all to look right here. Come here. Well, he's behind me now. He loves fried squash. Look at this. I guess he smelt it, and here he comes. What you want? You think you need one? Well, come here. Do you think you need one? Is that a yes? Well, come here. There you go. He loves carrots, green beans, squash. He won't eat it unless it's fried. Okay, can you sit? Okay, let me get, they're not in the camera. Okay. Alright, can you sit? Good boy. Okay. Come here, Rowdy. Sit. Good boy. Okay. Move back. I gotta take these out. You ever heard of a dog that loves fried squash? He's over here hoping I drop something. These are too hot. I'll give you some in a minute. Okay, hop back. I made dog treats the other day, so I'm going to have to give them some dog treats. Alright, this is our last batch. Okay, I cooked 4 batches of squash. And see, that's still dry. Alright, come here. These are their treats that I made. Okay, come here. Can you sit? You're not in the camera. I want them to be able to see you. Okay. There. Now, there you go. Can you sit? Good dog. Alright, good dog, Rowdy. Well, that one's about gone. Alright, I'll give you one more. Okay. It takes the small one a little bit longer to eat his. This one, he just glump glump and it's gone. Was that good? Was that good? Okay. Yeah, the little one's growling. He didn't eat his fast. And Otis is getting over there buying. No, you done ate yours. We'll get another one later. Alright, there's the squash. Okay. One day I was over at my daughter's and I had taken Otis, and so she said, oh, I don't have any green beans. I said, well, do you have carrots? Because he likes cooked carrots. And she said, are you kidding? I said, no. And so she opened the can of cooked carrots and poured it over his dog food. Oh my goodness. That dog goes nuts over vegetables. So I'm glad he likes them. My son and my daughter-in-law, I mean, their dogs will beg for a banana. Not this one. He... And they give their dogs, you know, fruit that dogs can have. They like peanut butter. They like blueberries. And so they're spoiled little dogs, but they like their fruit. Alright, this is our last batch. And it's almost all done. Look at all that fried squash. Doesn't that look good? Oh, I can't wait to get some. Alright, let me get me a little plate. I called my girlfriend this morning. I said, you like squash? She said, oh yeah. So I was going to take her some in a little bit, but don't that look good? Me and Otis will get our bite. Y'all, that is so good. I hope y'all try this. Thank you for being on my channel. Thank you so much. I enjoyed cooking fried squash with you. And if you would, like and subscribe. And until the next video.